LivePerson, 1 hour time frame. Baby shark. That's the 1 hour. LivePerson, LPSN. I'll move this bloke over a little bit here. There you can see this shark. That's a harmonic pattern coming in for potential completion in these lower areas, one might think. Take out these stops, any of these entries here, and then you could imagine that would have arrested, but you're already at the moment of opportunity. There's also a trend line, could touch for a third time, bounce here. That'd be interesting, right? And then you'd come back up and test this downward sloping resistance and put in some distribution, potentially. People taking risk off the table, and very little liquidity back above there. So if price moved up, very sharp, quick move. If it came back down, well, priorly support, likely continuation of that consolidation. And we'll see how price action evolves. The critical area of that shark on the go. Put it in context then. This is your previous low. You're looking for a higher low, so any of that would be great in the trend. Great. And then breaking through that downward sloping resistance, you'd be talking about moves back up to $2.50 plus potentially. Closing that gap, looking left. You're well aware of that gap. But did I tell you about my little baby shark over here? Anywho, so potential slightly haircut there due to Mr. Shark and price action coming in then. Those potential levels. Well, Rocky Outcrop was right again. Hard to pay against them. Well, I mean, you can't easily. It's a very easy facility to do that. It's just you don't very often make very much success of it. So look at that for that potential entry. Look at Rocky Show tomorrow for more on that TA on LivePerson. Really exciting period here for price action. Though it hasn't felt like it for people bereft of these fantastic daily videos. And in that downward sloping trend, though there is no coincidence there. No coincidence at all. So you might want to also just quickly check out with the leading indices. Here, you've got a butterfly. Harmonic suggests that you could see this turn into an inverted head and shoulders. Not where you'd like to see it on this leg of the trend, really. You know, it's a reversal formation. So, but the point being, there's also this guy, this little butterfly, that reversal move, both suggesting that if the economy takes off, you'll return to this over the top, this downward. Stay it down here, right? Starts at the bottom of very strong recovery in the stock market here. Boom. Looks like it could come back up and test those levels again if that butterfly flew there to the top side. Go take off butterfly. Also, there is a little dangerous bat on the go. But I didn't bother drawing that in because I'm aggressively optimistic. That's SPY, leading indices. This Lipson. If I told you about Lipson, it's an amazing opportunity. Price action, though. You know, patience, let price come to you. You know what I'm saying? Let price come to you. Be careful. Just post-market there. After hours, last consolidated trade, 1.16. You know, that could easily lose that down at test $1 again. And then, not much volume post-market. See if that's completely correct, is it? Hit refresh, butter. Aye, that's true story. 117 there. Well, the change in price, but no more volume, just changes in pricing. So, LivePerson. Interesting stock, interesting opportunity, interesting times. Everybody doing very well to remain patient. Oh, my battery's dying. So, pay attention over the next couple of days. Check in Rocky Show tomorrow for more information. Hit the like button. Stay hyped. Stay sharp. I'm always watching in Discord, you know. Always reading every message. Checking everything everybody's saying. And staying up to date with you. It's interesting watching the various emotions you're all going through. And how that impacts each other. That dynamic you've got on the go there. And you see that dynamic and you see the automatic responses in groups of people, and then you see the auto dynamic evolving in the community. It's very interesting to see those more positive influences and those people who maybe panic too much and need to lock themselves in panic room, and then all the helpful advice that comes in, especially from the great members there on the Discord, people who've taken the course, which you can do at www.technicalanalysis.school, and you can contribute like all those other kings and queens on the Discord. Get yourself onto the Discord at www.discord.gg/rockyoutcrop, where you can join for free and then upgrade. It's patreon.com/rockyoutcrop, where you also get the indicator suite, which gets the Rocky Outcrop Flash, which tells you where prices going, and it gets you onto the premium side of the Discord. Yeah, and it gets you mutual respecto on the streets, yo. So, that's a lot of links, keeping those all, knowing those all, so you understand why I have to tell you them over and over again, right? Because people can forget, right? Like, for example, do you remember the amazing quality on offer at unreasonable.shop? Is it front of your mind all the time? If not, it's probably helpful to get a reminder, right? Like that one we started with, technicalanalysis.school. Keep that top of the charts. Top of the charts. So that's what we've been looking at. Let's in early time frame. We can also look at other things on other time frames and other potential moves. Go down here. See that downward sloping resistance line? Look at price action. Every time it tests the bottom side of the bullish control zone, we suggest that under current profile would be overbought. And then residing in these lower section of the RSI pushing into the bearish control zone, we would suggest that's bearish with regards to price action. And there's lots of continuation divergence. It's in line with the trend. That trend down marked with that resistance, diagonal resistance line. 1 minute, 15 minutes. It's always there. It's the same line. It's interesting. Price action then on the horizontals, you can see where they are, right? From this important harmonic that we've notched in here. And then the little extension you might make allowances for with the way that strategy works. Little harmonic opportunity point. Already came in and tested this area once. Come in and put in this high. Interesting looking back on the RSI and the trend line that's followed since. Looking left, seeing where it could potentially be if price does come down for those deep discount chocolate on your biscuit entries for everybody who's been so very patient. Congratulations if that's you. If you've got anything you want to talk about with regards to this stock, you can do it in the comments below and hit the like button while you're down there. And that would be really positive for this video. You can also share it on any of your favorite subreddits, on any of your social media profiles, X, Facebook. Share it with your buddies on WhatsApp. I mean, it's pretty cheap, this thing, right? It's pretty cheap, Lipson. So, of course, it's not financial advice, but like that, and that's a serious point. These are all regulated products we talk about, this particularly when it comes to looking at the options chain, or if you're talking about contracts for difference, this sort of thing. It's very much not financial advice with regards to how you should manage your investments or any of the products you should use. I'm just talking about how I would manage this trade. And you obviously have people in your life you talk to about these activities, and you can tell them all about LivePerson, the history of the company, the huge market it's addressing, the need, the solution they've got for that problem. You could talk about how it's managed to escape delinquency and now trading above $1 again. Anything down at these areas, previous resistance, now support, long-term opportunity, high targets, risk reward. Lots of positive news on the technicals, on the fundamentals, with the board, the transition, the technology, and that massive market opportunity. Putting all of that together with a sound, engaged investor base of huge brand ambassadors, and the massive influx this thing gets from people in other social media stocks, let's call them, quote unquote, who get disillusioned with the lack of real value in those opportunities. And then when LivePerson comes under their radar, under their nose, they see an opportunity. And so it begins and it continues and it rises, and it looks like these sort of opportunities, when they really take off, the people were in beforehand look like fortune tellers, or you think they have a time machine. But it's just the courage of your own convictions, the patience to wait for price to come to you, and then exploiting your own skills with regards to analyzing a chart and managing your risk, which is what everybody who's taken the course is a special, brilliant, fantastic student in doing. And you could be too. So yeah, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the video. If you've been managing to hold on to your LivePerson position, if you've been swing trading it for success, if you're looking at any other instruments, which I suggest could be slightly cheaper still than there currently are, if you're talking about options, but I certainly amn't. One spot 1-4 at the close. Post market, we saw that it was up at around 117. Not much volume at the minute compared to what we've seen previously. Still over a couple of $1 million though. And when this thing starts resuming its trend to the top side, you might see confirmation of that come in an increase in volume. But these are changes we're yet to see. And when they do occur, I'll be sure to tell you all about them first on Discord, and then here in a video later that evening. But it hasn't happened yet. Okay, so be patient. Let price come to you. And just because I'm back now making this fantastic video doesn't mean that that is a change in how I see price moving. It doesn't at all. I'm here to remind you of the benefit of being patient, that there's no benefit and no rush to being rich, but plenty of wealth and waiting to be right. This is Tradespotting. Join us on the Rocky Outcrop Discord. Those links are below in the description, which you'll find on the way to the like button. Thanks very much for watching. Rocky Outcrop's video tomorrow. Can you believe it? I'm excited.